Okay, so good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great and thank you for asking. So now we are meeting first times on this platform, yeah. And also I'm so very beginners on these kinds of platform. And just a few days back, I started to use these kinds of application where I can talk with a person and even I can face some kinds of situation from where I can improve myself. So I'm so very like new on these kinds of platform. So would you like to introduce yourself first?
Yeah, sure. My name is Geeta Thakur. I reside in Uttarakhand, and as far as my qualification is concerned, so I'm MA in English, and I am a teacher in a private school. Simultaneously, I'm running my YouTube channel named Elevate English with Geetamam. And when it comes to my hobbies, I love reading books, listening music, and yoga is my core of interest. That's a little bit about me.
Okay, that's really great.
So, would you like to introduce yourself now?
Absolutely, I would love that. So, as you know, I am Rajesh, and basically I am from Nepal. But currently, I'm talking to you from Saudi Arabia, where I'm working at a restaurant as well as coffee shop as a waiter. So, this is my
Hmm.
profession, and it's been more than 3 years. I have been here. And talking about my schooling, I have done plus two, and after that, I had to drop out my schooling. It's all because of financial crisis, and after that, I moved to Saudi. So, talking about my interests, I love to work on my physical. I am so very fascinated toward this language. So, yeah, that is my interest. So, that's all about me. And thank you for asking.
Okay, that's great. So, what kind of work? What is your working profile?
I'm working here as a waiter, like a who serve food and beverage. So, these kinds of work I'm doing here.
Okay. So, as you are speaking nicely, so you are already practicing this language. That's why it is here.
Uh, yeah, I say like getting that much of fluency. It took really long time. I have been
Hmm.
working on my communication skills since long times, maybe around 1.5 years, and that's
Hmm.
how I have improved. But like I improve, like I improving any language, it take times. You know about that. So for me,
Yeah.
it's also take time. Like it took times, and initially, when I have started my English journey. I used to listen a lot. I used to
Hmm.
listen some podcasts, some English movie, some conversation kinds of video. And then I started to implement those things while having conversation with a co-learner, even talking in front of mirror, recording myself. So that's really helped me a lot to improve communication skills. And what about you, ma'am? Now I have seen lots of your video on YouTube channels, and I really like that way you are speaking or sharing your thought and conveying your message toward other person. It's really commendable. So, like, how did you improve, and what kinds of activities you did in your past? And yeah, so would you like to collaborate about like these things?
Yes. Sure. First of all, thank you for all your appreciation. Actually, like you, as you were just indulging yourself in English speaking, English learning, in the same way, I was doing everything before starting my channel, like listening, reading, writing. But there was only one step where I was not working, it was my speaking. So I thought that I have to work on my speaking as well. So it was my last year resolution means of 2024 that I have to get my fluency. So in that year only, I just started persistently to work on my speaking, and in that term I just started my channel, and since then I am regularly practice of my speaking, and it's giving me result, no doubt.
Mm.
And
No,
when it comes to, yeah,
okay.
and when it comes to what kind of material I just what kind of content I upload on my channel, so that are like some conversational videos and some solo videos, all related to English and vocabulary. And apart from that, I do some motivational speeches as well. So that is also important, that if you are able to make other one motivated to learn or to do something in their life. And I always do my writing practice session also. So sometimes I sometimes I upload my that session also that I have written. Yeah.
Okay, so mostly you are focusing to upload conversation kind of video, yeah, on your YouTube channel.
Actually, mostly I am focusing on my spoken English. Yeah.
Uh,
Yes.
so like when did you started your like a YouTube like a journey? Like it's a long times or in 2024?
Yeah, actually, it I have started my channel in the month of March 2024, and in this March I have completed 1 year.
Okay, 1 years it's been. So like how it's
Yeah.
going?
Yeah, it's going, everything is going smoothly. I'm just enjoying the process of learning, because when it comes to learning English, it's not like that within a couple of days or couple of months you will learn this language. It is a long lifelong process. It takes time. If you are giving your continuous efforts, so that time you are going to get result. But if you are thinking that there would be any miracle, and by listening or reading only we will be able to speak fluently, so it is a total white lamb squeeze. And so that is why if we just want to get fluency, so the must thing is that we have to speak up. Speaking comes
Mm.
by speaking only, no other matters.
Yeah, it is a true. And also I have a one YouTube channel. It's a name with Let's Thrive with Rajesh, where I used to make a solo kinds of video and some short. But nowadays, I also decided why I should not have a conversation with a person and upload these kinds of videos, so even I can improve myself, my spoken English, and what kinds of like a fear I have, so I can get it up. Like when I talk with a person through audio call, I feel so much confidence. But when it's come to video call, it is really difficult for me. So I thought like I should like face these kinds of problem, and only then I would be able to reduce that. And YouTube,
Yes.
it is helping me because through YouTube I can meet with a different YouTuber, even many co-learner. They can approach me. So that's the reason I have started my YouTube channel, so I can have at least conversation for 10 to 15 minutes or 20 minutes like that. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. If we are providing ourselves with the audio conversation only, so it's not going to give you that result, because video conversation is also same important. It helps you in eradicate your hesitation. It boosts up your confidence, and it tells you that how you are speaking and where you have to work upon, like. Like your body language and your expressions and your way of talking, so everything we come to know through video conversation. So it is an effective part of learning or speaking. When we speak on a video conversation, so that time we come to know many things where we can work upon, and we can get good direction that we need.
Mm. And I'd say like that is a fear of like a many learner. Like they are so very comfortable when they talk with a person through audio call, but when it's come to
Hmm.
speaking with a person through video call visually, they feel really hard. And also I used to think I would be able to speak with a person or not, whether I'm going to mess things up or what would be
Yes.
happen. So that's kinds of like a fear always used to like a keep me like a back and not take this kinds of like a decision or these kinds of risks. But
Hmm.
nowadays I have started, or so maybe I'm not going to stop. Just like a 2 or 3 days back, I had a conversation with some English AI tutor, and
Hmm.
even I had a conversation with Manju ma'am, English like a grammar with Manju ma'am. Just
Yes,
yesterday,
I know well.
yeah, yesterday I had, and she gave me this kinds of opportunity. So I'm really glad for that. And yeah, let's say like many person like they want to, but because of my time schedule, they don't want to have conversation at this like at this moment. Like
Mm.
why I'm telling everyone I want to have conversation at 8:30 a.m. It's all because of my duty schedule. Like after one, like after 7 a.m. my duty it start, and that's the reason I'm
Yes,
not comfortable to have a conversation. So always
I
I
can
try
understand.
to like if anyone they want to have conversation with me, try to connect in a morning time. Like here's in
Mm.
Saudi Arabia, it is just around 6 a.m. So that times I
Mm.
can have conversation with anyone. So yeah, that's the reason I send like these kinds of email. I want to have conversation around 8 a.m. 8:30. So yeah, that's the reason.
That's great. It tells us that how passionate you are towards learning. Though you are just having issues with time, but you are managing somehow. And it's like that when we are in any work, so our time is always fixed according to our work. We can't manage our time because if there is any off days, so that time we can manage. But if somebody is really interesting to have a conversation, so they can find out the ways. It's up to us that how we take the decision.
Yeah, absolutely, it is true. Because last night, what happened? I went in big city, and
Mm.
because of that, I came just late, it's like 3 a.m. in the morning times. But
Mm.
I already fixed this kinds of session. I thought like if I'll mix this session, maybe you are going to like just leave it angry. So
Wow, you came so late in
yeah,
the morning,
yeah,
3 a.m.,
let
yet you are here with full energy. That's great.
Yeah, because I really wanted to have a conversation with you, really, and that's the reason I thought like I should connect with you anyhow. It's no matter whether I will sleep or not. It's matter to
Mm.
have conversation. So even I can fulfill my like a promise. So
Conversation, yeah.
yeah, so that's the
Yes,
reason I thought like I should have like a conversation anyhow. Yeah.
that's great.
So ma'am, what do you think about like a beginners? Now let's talk about like some specific things. So if a beginner who want to have conversation with a person, but they have like a fear of facing like a camera, and because of that they still they don't take like these kinds of step, and they only go to on audio call, but they don't want to like have a video call. So what how they can approach these kinds of how they can reduce these kinds of fear and approach people
Yes.
where they can have a video call conversation.
Yes, actually, whenever we are just talking about beginners, so there is fumbleness and there is hesitation, there is fear also. Fear by judging by others. But when how to eradicate that fear and hesitation, so that is the practice only. You have to practice and that too on video call, but if you are not feeling confident, so how you would make video call? So that time you can record your own video. Just start recording your own video of 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So there will be one thing when you are making your own video, you will come to know that how you are speaking, how you are sitting, and how your expressions are going on.